So the sole purpose of this video, well, there is no sole purpose. I'm just making this because I'm bored and I just feel like talking, and I don't know, people to listen on this, just record it and talk what I got on my mind. But today we're just going to talk about people or tryhards that like to exaggerate that they're just a god at what they do on a certain game, or just a god at the game in general. We know for a fact you're not a god. How much you brag, it's just you over exaggerate it, and we know it. Like, people could see right through you and you don't even know it. I mean, there's people who may even know you better than you know yourself. Like, that's just the way it is. And you know, a lot of people, it's amusing to me. It actually, like, I love this. I love when people actually think highly of themselves, and then you just see them just fail. And then they're just like, oh, well, that was a slip up, whatever. Well, no. Yeah, okay, yeah. Talk about the other 50 times you said that. This goes for a lot of tryhards in games, though. This isn't just GTA. This goes for Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these other games. People like to over-exaggerate. These guys are called wannabe tryhards. They are in every game, but, you know, I don't play every game, so when I say wannabe tryhard, on GTA there's certain types of wannabe tryhards. There's tryhards that wear certain outfits, like they're not tryhards, they're wannabe tryhards. They wear outfits to look like a tryhard, you know? Kinda like Fortnite, how, you know, you could buy a skin to make you look like a tryhard, but you're really not. They're called outfit tryhards. They over-exaggerate how good they are at the game, but they're really just straight up trash. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. It's just, you know, I see it a lot, and I just wanted to speak my mind on it because, I don't know, if people could relate with this, it's so funny how people actually over-exaggerate. I mean, they're trying to look cool in front of their friends that they could play a game better, and you know, there's a lot of people that do that even in real life. You know, they can over-exaggerate that they're a good basketball player or a football player or something, you know, but I get that. But, you know, when you're actually just in the middle of doing that, exactly, you're just straight shit, you know? And it's better to stay true to who you are exactly. I know it sucks to suck. I know that, you know. Like, you could suck at a game, and you may hate to admit it. And, you know, I myself hate to admit that I suck at Fortnite. I'm having that problem. You know what I mean? I got good skins. It's just, you know, I just suck. But I don't go as far as over-exaggerating to the limit. Well, you know, like, I'm not that crazy about it. A lot of people are, like, and then they just say, oh, I slipped up, you know, like I said earlier. It's just, you know, I don't know, I'm just bored right now. I need a topic to talk about. So, like, you know, when people do this, it's amusing, it's funny as hell, because whenever they lose, they're just gonna lose multiple times, and they're just seeing their reaction is just the funniest shit ever. They're usually the biggest fucking liars too, like douchebags. Like, oh, I'm a god at RPGs, or, you know, I'm just so good, I'm a god, blah blah blah. No. You know, honestly, like, if you're a god at RPGs, it would be hard for you to miss, even if you were trying to miss. Like, there's probably people out there that actually are gods at RPGs that just are untouchable with that shit. But like I myself, I don't consider myself a sniper god at GTA, especially not right now. I haven't played it in a while, but whenever I was playing GTA, I was really good at snipers. I was a really experienced sniper player. As you're going to see right now, this one guy pops out. Boom, immediately. This is a while back. Boom, I took on 3 guys at once, and I was using BST for the most part because everybody else was in a CEO. So, boom, I took out all of his friends. That was a 3v1 right there, just all taken out. And they were using the same shit, but I had lag shot too. So, even though they were having BST, it's supposed to be a 2-shot. Some of these guys probably didn't have BST, but if it's a 3v1, I would say BST is necessary. And then he starts using a minigun. So yeah, he got me there. And actually, the guy who killed me actually thinks he's an RPG god, but where's the RPGs at, bud? You know, I seen a minigun. If anything, you're just a minigun user, and that's really cheap in my opinion. That's really cheap to use a minigun. But this guy, for example, just like, yeah, he sucks at the game, but he doesn't like to admit it. He likes to say he's good at something he barely even does in the game. Like, that's like me saying, hey, I'm a bass god even though I don't play bass that much. You know what I mean? Maybe I played it here and there and maybe won a game, you know? And I ain't no bass god though if I only played here and there one game. You feel me? I probably sound like I'm talking out my ass right now, but it's so true. Like, check out this clip right here. Like, I am not afraid to admit that I suck at something. But at GTA, I used to dominate this shit. I mean, they were standing still, but I just love this clip. I saved it for the sole purpose of, look, 2 kills, 3 kills. Oh, those weren't even hard kills. Those were just like, I did that because I had 4 kills just on the fucking board. So I wanted to just record that. And then this clip right here is just me dominating 2 other people, and I had my friends with me. And I had my fair share of kills. I don't know, you know, like these guys couldn't even have a chance to look at me. But I don't know if I would go as far as saying I'm a sniper god, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, it's honestly what others think of me. And there's a lot of, what the hell, I spawned right next to him and I got ran over. Anyways, sidetracked. I'm just watching my footage as I'm talking to you, but it's what the others think of you. You know, I see a lot of fuck ups that noobs do on this game that I do daily. It's just people don't see me do it. It's just when I'm in combat though, PvP, I'm really good. I accelerate really well in that. And, you know, I'm just really good at these games. Like, I do not struggle at open world combat games. Like Red Dead, you know, when I was a kid, I used to play that. Then I used to play Call of Duty. Then just all these games. I used to play Hitman, which is a little bit of strategy on how to get to your target. And just a lot of games, just a lot of shit. You know, but this, like, open world combat games was the way I always, like, played. And racing games at times, and GTA is all of that. So like, I specialize at this game. If you were to call me a god at this game, there's a really good reason why. But like, I don't know, I just see myself as a really experienced player. I'm extremely confident in myself. I dominated in this game. It's just, calling yourself a god at a game, I was really flawless, trust me. With my 1v1 sniping, I was flawless. And I'm just rambling about how I'm good at the game, but what I'm trying to give you guys as an example here is just be yourself, even if you sucked. Like, look, I've had my fair share of L's, and I'm sorry if you guys can hear fans or wind in my room. Sorry, it's really hot. But anyways, as I was saying, it's just an example to give you guys. Just be yourself, even if you sucked. I've had my fair share of L's on this game, and I'm not afraid to talk about them. And, you know, just, yeah, I would just say, if you know yourself, just don't always think of yourself that way. Always think there's room for improvement. Don't over-exaggerate yourself, because you won't get better at the game. This is like some motivational speech type shit, but I'm just giving you advice. Just don't be that dickhead that thinks highly of himself when he's really just down there. He's not even up to the fucking god limit. Not a lot of people aren't. I mean, there's a handful of people that are like god limit, and honestly, I don't know if I was one of those at GTA. Honestly, if I were, like, I think Motmus is a god at sniping, just overall a god player at this game. Motmus is a GTA 5 YouTuber. He does a lot of 1v1s at the beach, sometimes RNG. He did some base, and of course City. So he knows exactly what the fuck to do on this game. I call that guy a god at this game. But if you were to call me a sniper god, like, I wouldn't know for sure because Motmus actually dominated in sniping. I would say he's the sniper god. And if I were to go up against him, then, well, and actually win, I would claim that title that I think of him, but still, like, know your limits. You know what I mean? Like, always be confident in yourself, but just know, like, always try something bigger, but just know when to stop. Just know when to, just tell the truth. It's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right, because like, a lot of people make mistakes. They would relate with that. A lot of people don't relate with a god at the game. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't relate with gods at games. They just don't. They're average players most of the time. A lot of people are. That's why they're the average player. But yeah, what I'm saying is there's a lot of room for improvement. Just don't think there's nothing for improvement at all. There's obviously something you struggle at no matter what. You can always get better at what you currently do. I could have definitely been better. Even when you're watching these clips, I'm dominating these guys. But, like, yeah, there's always room for improvement. I can definitely, work on my accuracy with snipers a little bit more. You see me miss a lot of shots on these guys, but I still win the gunfight. I'm just saying, you see me win. You see me miss a lot of shots. My bad. You see me miss a lot of shots, and, I could work on my accuracy, which right now, this is a pretty old clip, but, like, we're just talking about the clip right now. And, there's a lot of things I could work on. Like, I could do base, I could do RNG, I could work on a lot of shit in the game. Just people don't see that. They're just like, you're really good at this game, bro. Like, you just dominated those 4 guys or something. But they don't see what you see, and there's always room for improvement no matter what. Sorry for a whole bunch of stuttering. It's just, I'm saying this all off my dome. There's no script. Fuck the script, you know what I'm saying? But this is like advice, you know what I mean? Like, this is advice from the heart. This is advice from somebody who's, learned the hard way for a lot of things. And it's just like, yeah, like, there's a lot of shit. Like, it's funny to see these wannabe tryhards thinking so highly of themselves. It's just like, and then when you actually kill them, you think that of yourself now, because you probably just think they're ass. For the most part, you just think they're ass because they were lying. And, just my advice here is, don't fake it to make it too hard. You can always fake it to make it, because a lot of people do, but just don't do it too hard. Just not over exaggerate your whole person, because obviously you're not that person. So you can always work to be that person. Trust me, you could work to be that person. And, fake it to make it. There's a little bit of lies and sprinkles here and there, but not your whole person in general. You know what I mean? So this just turned into a video game video, into a damn advice video. You're taking advice from a fucking teenager. I hope you guys like that. I hope you guys fucking love it. Because you know what? I see a lot of these people, and they're just like, it just needs to stop. It just, like, it's funny and all, but it gets a little bit old fast. It really does get old fast, and it's honestly just frustrating now to see a douchebag thinking highly of himself at a game, in general. And you know what I mean? It's a great feeling to put them in their place, though. Don't get me wrong on that. It's really, really great feeling when you put them in their place. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Sorry for all the stuttering and shit like that, but you know, since I'm using Share Factory, I have limited cuts, so I can't really cut my audio to sound very professional. Like, I would need a computer editor for that, and I mean I do, but I don't know how to upload on it, so it's just like Share Factory is my way to go in the meantime. And if I do blow up, it's like, alright, now I need to learn how to do the computer. But till then, I'm just doing it the simple way on my PlayStation 4. And I hope you guys enjoy. And, you know, have a great rest of your day. Or night or morning, you know. And I'm KJ Kitty. Peace out.